Alright guys, let me show you how you can upload your images to element.photo. So you just go to your browser, type in element.photo, click on that to take you into this home page. Now when you get to this home page, of course you can start by watching this video right here. You can start by watching this particular video, or you just click on get started. So when you click on get started, it takes you to your login page. I already have an account. I've already signed up, and I want to show you how you will upload. So I have no upload right now. So let me show you how you would upload. You upload your images and do that. Now before that, you need to create clients. Before you start uploading images, you need to create client, and I'll show you why. Now if you come to this second one and you see albums, my albums are empty, right? And if you decide to create a new album from here without uploading your client, you will see what I'm talking about. So when you come here and write, let's say write Tony Umez, right? Now it's going to ask you to select a client, and because I've already created list of my clients, I can just click Tony Umez. But if you've not done that, you come to this third tab right here. That is for clients. Click on that. Create a database of your clients. So you just come to new client, fill in the person's name, the person's email, phone number, and address. Once you have that saved, you will then come back to albums to start uploading. Do you understand? So that's the way I would advise you do it. So let me come back to this album name. Let me just write Tony Umez. You could name the album name anything you want. You could say the waterfall photo shoot, the queen with the many airs. Just the name you want to give that particular project. I could have just written portraits of Tony Umez like that. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Let me just write portraits of Tony Umez. And I'm going to select the client I want to use, Tony Umez. Um, Add the date for the shoot. Let's just pick. Let's just pick. Let's say, yeah, I picked 4th of October. So the point of the password is it's going to keep it private. Not everyone will be able to access the album. So, for example, if the client images are something that do not want to be released to the public, it's private. Maybe you don't want to release it to the public yet, or they don't want you to release it to the public at all. So you can give it a password, make it private, and then send the link and the password to the client. Then when they come in, they will input the password, and that way they will have access to the images. But if it can be public, then leave the password empty, make the visibility public. If you want people to share the album with their friends, you can enable it. If you want the client to have access to downloading the images within the album, leave that on. Maybe you want the pictures to be public, but you do not want people to download the images. So you can download this. You can put off this download status. But if you want certain people to have access to download it, maybe you want only the clients to be able to download it and not any other person, then you can include the pin. Let's say 55678, and then you send this pin with the link to the clients. When they come here, they can use the pin to access the album. So let's just say this is where I want it to be, and but I don't want a pin. Let's say I don't want a pin, and I don't want it to be downloaded. So come back up and create album, right? Good. Now I have that album that has been created, but there are no images in it. If you see here, it's saying 0 pictures, right? You start by adding images to it. So Add new photo. Images are empty. You don't have any. Yes, 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 yes. Let's add new photo. So you come here. You click to upload rather. Click to upload. It takes you into your um file, and then you can then access your image. Okay, so I have a picture. My pictures uploaded. Let's preview so you can see how they look like. So you can see this. So these buttons here, you have this one to zoom in, this one to zoom out. If you want to reset it to the way it is normally, just click on this rotating button, takes you back to the, restores you back to default. If you want to check um other images, there are these arrows there. So let's check other ones. So these are other images from this session. Okay, so I think you can make it a slideshow also. And we click on, can you see? So you can use this image, you can present a slideshow to your clients right there in the gallery, in the album. So if they click on the album, you can just click on the play button and it converts it into a slideshow. So while maybe you are presenting, now let me show you one way you can use it very well. So imagine you have a screen, maybe your laptop screen in front of you or a TV, you connect it to a TV, and you're trying to present the images from your show. I'm not touching my phone right now, but the images are being previewed, right? So you want to have a conversation with your client about your images. You can upload all the images into an album, right? And while you are proofing or while you are trying to select, you can convert the images into a slideshow. Those images keep playing, right? Those images keep playing, and you're having a conversation with your client. Okay, so you really like that one, you like this one, and then you are discussing about other things. Your client has seen those images and they are loving the professionalism. Let me give you an example of how this can work. So if you're working in a studio, you're working in a studio where you have a reception and certain clients would come. Maybe there's a waiting room. Let me call it the waiting room. You know, you can upload all your images, all your favorite images, your best images. Upload everything into an album, one particular album on Element Photo. You can call it my best images or my portfolio images. Just keep it in the album, right? Now, when people come, people are around the waiting room, connect that particular, I mean, play the album as a slideshow. So you can connect it to your TV if you have a TV there. That way, people are sitting waiting, but then they are seeing the slideshow of your images move from one to the other right there on Element Photo. So this is a very good um, strategy for you to look more professional. So if I should click on it, it stops the slideshow, right? Now I can close it and go back to uploading more. So if you want to delete, you can delete. If you want to preview, just click on this preview option also. It shows you how the album would look like when any clients open up the link you sent to them. This is the way they would see the images. So the preview is showing you how it looks like when the client is viewing it. Now you're seeing the way the client would view it, portraits of Tony Gomez, and they're looking at it this way. Okay, amazing. And now clients can prove. In other words, they can select each of the images they want you to edit. For example, let's say you just finish a shoot, right? And you want the client to select the images they would want you to edit. So you can just upload the images to the JPEG versions to Element Photo, create an album, right? Tunde and Imashamu's photo shoot, fill in those details, right? Then it's going to be so easy for you if you did the booking right there on Element Photo, you did the scheduling right there on Element Photo, you add the conversation. So once you create a client list on element photo and in the booking there on element photo begins to send a reminder message, automated reminder message to your client. So there is this conversation that is existing between you and your client automatically through element photo. So once it's time to upload your images, you just upload those images to that client base. Now, once that it has uploaded and you send this link to them, they click on it, they can see the images from the shoot and they can select which ones they wanted to edit. So imagine I press, let's say this is a raw image and I want my photographer to edit this image. I will just click on this like button here and I would be asked to create a selection. So I have title maybe selected images, and then I would put in my own email address as the client. So when I put in my email address, I click on confirm, and I can start selecting. So let's say I want to put my email address and I confirm, right? So this is how the your site would look like to the end user, to the client or their friends, whoever is using the link that you sent to them. So they see this, see all of these, and they can select the images they want, and you would receive notification on your end. So let's close this and go back to our back end where we are trying to create how we want the images to look like. So if you then want to send the link to people, you want to share the album to your clients or to other people, you just have to click on this share button. Once you click on share, it will tell you to ask you to choose um, the format. So I'm waiting to see your own um, albums. I like to see your albums. If you come back to my dashboard, you can see that I have total 5 uploads, 1 album. So as as I keep on uploading more and more, my albums will increase and my total uploads will increase. So I'm looking forward to see your album. Let me see what you've created, the images you've created, and I want to see it in your element photo album. I look forward to seeing yours.